How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the HuntCraft survival server. So we're standing here in the middle of the tree farm that we built last episode. So what we're going to be working on this episode is making this thing look better. Because right now it is just kind of ugly mechanism. We made it look a little bit nicer, adding in the platform and all that. But as soon as you get around to all this exposed redstone, it does not look very good. So, and we got a lot of stuff to cover up here. So all this, I don't want to see it. I want to see a nice looking building, and I want to walk in here and ooh, looks great. That's what I want to see. So let me throw my helmet back on here. You may also notice I've got some farmland up there now. I've run out of food recently, like completely out, so I had to go kill a bunch of sheep and get some mutton chopped, or cooked mutton, whatever it is. So I started doing a little bit of farming up there, because that's all we can do. That's all we can really do right now. So yeah. But let's grab our tools, and so we want that. We're gonna want spruce, and yeah, so we're gonna start working mainly on the front entrance, or the where you go to put the trees and all that in. So I do have a design in mind. It's gonna be pretty much identical to the rest of the design we have going around the base, but with a little bit of variation. So we definitely got a theme of spruce wood, dark oak planks, and then white or birch or spruce fences. So we're going to be sticking with that throughout the entire outside of the base. Inside will always be different, but for now, and then so we're going to take this up to this level. So you can tell this is going to be a very large building, just because of the amount of space that we have to cover. And I'm planning to do something like putting a roof over this whole area. There's not much point in doing that, but we're going to be doing it anyway, just because really, the main thing is just because we can. I don't really need a reason to. So yeah, that's just how that works. I don't need a reason to put a roof over, but we are going to anyway, because I think it'll look cool. So, I don't have any noise. There we go. So, the main frame of the building, we're going to have to go one more because of the redstone. And I think that's that height. Yep. So, we're going to be making pretty much all the corners, kind of like how we have those corners. The only difference is here we have a little bit of annoyance since we can't have solid stones in there. So, we're going to try and work with that a little bit. Because I think I said it in the end. Oh, we have to go back. Actually, no, it's not going to work very well because we have a little bit of variation. Like this is not a nice flat back walled thing, so we're gonna have to kind of work our way around that. Let's grab. I love having a Fortune 3 axe. It's completely useless. You can't. There's like, I mean, I guess I could use it to get leaves, but other than that, so. Our other corner is gonna have to be right here, just because that way we can get a somewhat flat wall. And I think one more up. There we go. So that's that corner. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna start over here doing our building and all that. So let's go. I want to find a safe way down, so I'm not taking so much damage because I don't have very much food to heal myself with. All right, so that's that. So we'll bring this out, and brought it out one too far. And we're just going to put in the solid wall all the way up here. And then we'll go up with spruce logs, just like the other side, so it's kind of a mirror. I really should invest in some feather falling boots. Oh, I made it too. I really didn't think I was going to, and I still hurt myself. So now what we've got is just this kind of open area. So I'm thinking we do something like this. I can't believe I'm actually getting this. This is really impressive. Oh, there we go. I knew I'd screw up eventually. And it's becoming night. Great. So let's hop up here. And that should cover up all of our redstone. In fact, we can bring that up one higher. There we go. So that's a lot of redstone covered up, so we don't have to see that. It has kind of an interesting look to it. Maybe we can find something to kind of stick in there. Ooh, yeah, let's go get some birch or spruce, birch or spruce. I don't know. We'll have to see what we have right now, because I think we're a little bit low on wood materials right now. We've got quite a bit of dark oak, just because I did a lot of clearing out up there. But other than that, we're pretty low. We should... No, that's not what I want. Alright, so we got some spruce fences, so we'll see how that looks. And birch. We got some birch fences, so we can check it out. Check that out. See which one we like better. I think the birch will look better, just because we use birch pretty much everywhere else for highlights. So I think that'll definitely look the best. Yeah, I already really like the look of that. And that breaks it up nicely. Alright, well, let's just because we can, let's check out how the spruce will look. I'm almost thinking on the bottom here, we might want to put like stairs or something in. Oh, I really like the spruce too. Well, yeah, I think that's... I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a cut here and get a little bit more progress done, and I'll bring you guys back in once I've got this whole little front area figured out. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the kind of the front of the building. You can see we weren't able to do the same exact pattern as we have over there with it only being one wide, so I did a double, and well, this is actually going to work really well around the rest of it. Dang it, I hate that. I hate it when that happens. This is all just remnants from the slime farm. All these weird holes everywhere. All really weird holes like everywhere. But yeah, so this double wide pillars on the side are going to work everywhere. Luckily enough for us, because you can see over here, we needed that. We didn't really have an option if we wanted to get a nice little wall in here as well. Let's see, can I make it? I made it. Over here, we need to. It's already, you can already see it very obviously. We need to put in that double fence there too. So, I mean, it'll make a nice little standard look for the place. And yeah, so now what we're gonna do, I'm going to get the third-person camera on here. We're gonna build in this wall in a time lapse, and then put on the roof. So this is, I don't know, this episode might be shorter, but then we still have some detailing to do in the walls and such that I'd like to do a little bit more, kind of personally. So having you guys doing it like this, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Then we're gonna go and make the inside look a little bit better too, because in here I don't know how to get down without hurting myself. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this area doesn't look that good, and yeah, just kind of, and we're just gonna be generally prettying up the outside. So doing things like, there we go, there it is. Doing things like that just around the outside. And then I'm even thinking, because I made it very obvious on my plans to put in all the wood storage back here. So, ooh, this shovel is really intense, and I don't want the flint. But yeah, so we're gonna be having the wood storage back here, so you can see the pathway. We may end up taking this back another 2 or 3 blocks, just so we can get a nice pathway in here. But I will get the camera count on here, and we shall get the walls in, and yeah, and the walls and the roof. So I'm still not too sure. I don't know if I want to do the roof like flatter looking design like that, or have it kind of at a peak. But we'll probably do something like similar to those roofs, because let's go take a look at those roofs. Because I do really like the look of these. I mean, they're kind of, I don't know, they're different. They're a little bit different. And I think this is such a tall build. Wow, this looks really weird from above. This is such a tall build that I think if you have a pointy roof, it'll end up being at like this level. So we'll lose a lot of the view from up here. We'll lose a lot of view from in there. And that's making me think. Let's go check that out too. I just want to see what this looks like from up there. So we'll probably go with a flat roof just to kind of save the view, save some space, save some materials. That's probably a big part of it too. We don't want to just go around throwing materials where we don't have to. Actually, we do that anyway. So yeah, that'll be, yeah, if we do a flatter, a little bit more, so it's kind of like those roofs where it's kind of only goes up to, I think, 3 blocks, then it won't cut out our view. We should still be able to see the bridge, and we want to make sure that we can always see this main pathway in here. So let's go check it out from a little bit higher. I've also decided that I'm going to go in and work on my texture pack. Get rid of these stupid little lines in the glass. Yeah, no, it should look really good from up here. If we have a flatter roof, so we'll get that set up and we'll get going with that right away.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. Test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find.
Alright guys, so that's the roof put in, so now all we have to do is, we're going to get to this in a minute, but now all we have left is to figure out what we're going to do with this little side part here, and to put in this back area. So the back area, like I said, we're going to be doing that next episode, but basically, I'm not too sure anymore, because I kind of wanted to bring these stone brick walls just kind of in and around. So this will be its own little thing, but now since we're going to be putting the pathway over here because we can pull this back pull this back to get the nice 3 wide pathway, and it kind of curves around really nicely from here. So we'll be using that. On this side, I'm not too sure. We might just put a lot of grass and growth and just that kind of stuff in there. Put some trees and stuff mixed in. I think that'll look good if we just kind of have looking a little bit overgrown in here, just kind of blended into the mountainside. And yeah, so now what we have to do, right now we just have a big open space basically, and it doesn't really look that good. So we need to put kind of a roof on the inside of this thing. So, oh wow, I don't know what those things are called, but they grow really big over at Eureka's base. But yeah, so let's go and grab some more dirt, because we're going to be needing a lot of it in this, for this. So that'll be enough. So my plan is, we've got a lot of these dark oak stairs, so that's basically our roof. Is what I'm thinking is I want to kind of, let me see if I can figure it out here. I had a pretty good plan, but now I've kind of forgotten it, sadly. What was it? Oh boy, this is. Oh right. Okay, so I remember now. So we're gonna take some spruce logs, and this might look weird at first, but I think it should turn out looking pretty good. Yeah, this is why this is gonna take a while, because I have to kind of go around and all that. Also, what I'm planning to do, I want to put some kind of support in this corner so it doesn't look like it's floating, basically. So we're gonna be putting in something that looks like a support over there. It won't actually really be doing anything. It'll just look like a support. And I think we'll cross the logs that way. And we'll get a little bit of distance on this guy. Alright, so then what we're going to do is... Ooh, come on, please. Ah, I can't reach. One short. So we're going to go like that. Then we're going to take their stair blocks, and I'm thinking... should be able to do this from down here. Yeah, just like this. All the way around. Would have been easier if I took it out of the dirt, but hey, why not? We're already here. And this will just help to bring the roof down too early. Alright, I'm just going to get all this dirt out of here. This will just help to kind of clean up the roof on the inside a little bit, so it doesn't look so bad. Because right now it's kind of obnoxiously tall, so we don't really want that. And let's just get this... Oh, we'll just get these stairs in, then I'll make a cut and get the rest of the roof in. But I want to do this on camera. Come on. Yep, there we go. Oh boy. This is going to be a long process, I can already tell. And there we go. Alright, so I'll finish off the rest of this inside roof, then when we come back we'll start working on this outside area and making it look a little bit nicer. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the roof. So I tried to set in a little bit of a design with the light, to add in some lighting and some more spruce wood. Which I think it looks pretty good. It kind of looks like there's some kind of support beams thrown in. I still haven't decided for anything for this corner over here. I don't know if I want to put one pillar, I would kind of end up here. I don't think that would look very good. Actually, I think it would end up like, yeah, it would end up here, which is definitely not work. But we'll have to see what happens with that. But anyway, we're going to move on to doing this outside part. So I kind of made a decision with this back area. I'm going to bring up whatever vegetation we do. I'm going to kind of bring it up to this point here, right before this cobblestone. Because after here, we're going to be bringing this hillside back down around the building here as best we can to kind of cover up whatever else we're putting in here. So yeah, that's just how it's kind of going to be working. So I think I've got some birch. We need to go grab some stone walls. As well, we need to grab some bone meal from the farm. So I guess we can drop off all this dark oak stuff because we don't really need it anymore. That should be good. And we'll drop off the spruce. Basically, this is kind of what I want. I want to be able to just go and throw all of my wooden stuff and have it. I'd love to have it be able to sort by color, but I feel like that's not going to be possible in Minecraft just yet. So we're going to need this stuff. We don't need those dark oak stairs. We're going to want cobblestone walls. I believe, yep, there we go. And that should be everything. So we'll grab some flowers and saplings and such. So I don't think... Okay, we do have a few. We have some. It's becoming night, which is not good. Actually, maybe... I think we'll go with birch, because it's kind of what our... We kind of got a theme around here. So we got a bed out here, so we'll just sleep here quickly. And... Oh, well, apparently I didn't do a good enough job of lighting up. Let's see. She shouldn't be a problem to kill off, as long as she doesn't hit us with poison. Oh, she's going to hit us with poison. There we go. And she's dealt with. Alright, yeah, so I apparently still got some lighting up to do, so we'll throw some torches down. We'll figure out some way to light this thing up a little bit better. Well, let's sleep quickly so we don't have to deal with mobs. Alright, so now, do I have any food? I do have food on me. And our sound is completely off again. Oh. I always want to turn the sound off when I go into AFK, so down at the slime farm because it's so loud. So we're going to put our cobblestone wall right in here, and then we're going to replace these with some birch slabs. That way we just we have that endpoint, and it's kind of obvious. So I think we'll try and grow a birch tree in here. I think you need a 5-block radius, but we will give it a good shot. So we got plenty of bone meal. I mean, we'll have enough soon. We'll have more than enough sooner. But yeah, I know that's not gonna grow. So we'll just bone meal the heck out of this area, throw in some flowers and stuff. Yeah, we got some red roses and all this. And more bone meal the heck out of this area. And we're gonna get some green carpets and all that and hide some lighting up here. That's the current plan. And this area looks nicely covered. So now we should be able to put a birch tree right here. Come on, grow. There we go. And we'll throw another one here. Yeah, that's kind of close to the pathway, but not too bad. Come on. Maybe birch trees aren't the best to use in this farm. We'll probably be using oak trees most, but yeah, it should have. It's got a 5-block radius. No, guess not. Okay, well, we'll move it over one. We're getting a little bit closer to that tree than I would like, but no big deal. Come on, there we go. Alright, so that's that for trees. We'll throw some long grass in here. Make it look a little bit overgrown. And I think what would actually look pretty cool is if we take all that out, then this is going to be kind of a large border because we end up having the stairs and all that in, but it shouldn't look too bad, and this tree is going to be in a bad spot now. So we'll have to cut down the tree and see what happens. But this should look pretty cool if it does what I think it'll do. So now we go and put the stone walls all the way in. Yeah, it's going to connect to the tree. That does not look very good. So let's cut down this tree quickly. Alright, so we'll let that degrade. So it doesn't look too good having all that in there. So we're going to take this out and get rid of the walls and all that. So we'll cut out that wall and put that one in. Throw some dirt in. And do I have... Yeah, perfect. So put that in, and then we can put a solid wall all the way along here, and we'll throw some more of those guys on top of here. Just like that. And then, let's see, stairs. We'll put a nice curve to the stairs, and then we'll take this chunk out and throw in some more planks. And voila! That actually looks really good. I want to kind of get away. Let's go up on this hill over here. Yeah, we need to go throw some more of the taller flowers in just to break up the monotony of the green. And take the right ones. So let's just throw a few in here and there. Few purple ones back in the corner, and voila! Alright, so that's that area. Pretty much, that's actually, yeah, that's completed. So, yeah, that's, until those leaves go away. But yeah, next episode, I guess what we will start working on, or we will start working on, is we're going to do this pathway. I'll get rid of this ladder too, because we don't need that anymore for now, until we need to find a way to put bone meal on the top, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, for now, this is going to do it. So yeah, next episode we'll build the pathway along here. We're going to take this back a couple more blocks. We have a nice 3-wide pathway in here. So we'll probably take this back 3 blocks so we can have the 3-wide pathway and then a birch, kind of a birch border around it. So we'll do all that. We're going to build the wood storage room back here. We'll bring the mountain back down. And yeah, we're going to be pretty busy next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I will see you in the next episode.